Hey Mustangs, today we are going to practice some value techniques. We're going to do 5 today. So you'll draw 5 circles on your paper, whatever way, whatever size you want. And before we color or add anything, we're going to write these vocabulary words. Hatching, cross hatching, stippling, scumbling, and blending. And they're on the board for you. Okay, let's start with hatching. So hatching is single repeated lines. So if you're going to add a hatch value, it will look kind of furry. Hatching tends to be what we use when we create fur on an animal. As you go up and around your sphere, you will use lighter pressure on your pencil. Okay? And you'll continue that way until you've filled this in. So this should take a while. And continue and continue. And make that dark, dark down there at the bottom. Cross hatching is very similar. You go one direction, like in hatching. But then you cross it, just like the name suggests. So you go back and forth, kind of like a thatched roof or an X. And again, as you go up to where your light source is, right, it becomes lighter because the shadows are always farthest away. So you can make X's, or you can go one direction, and then come back and go the next. Okay, and keep going lighter and lighter. And remember, the lighter you go is the lighter you put the pressure on your hand. So soft, gentle hands. Dark is pressing hard, like when you're angry. Stippling is kind of dotted. We might use this for fruit or texture on someone's face. Like a beard. And you would do the same thing pressure-wise. Dark, medium, and light. And of course, the more dots you have, the darker it will look as well. So sometimes the amount of your texture also will imply a value. Scumbling is fun. It's kind of like scribbling. So it's a cross between hatching, cross-hatching, and stippling. This works for hair. This also works for like trees, pine trees. I'll show you that later if you don't believe me. So back and forth. And again, it's all about the pressure, right? When we create value, it's dark, medium, and light. So that's light pressure versus heavy pressure on your hand. See how I've now added in that dark, dark. There's my medium. And then my light. And then, of course, there's blending. This is what we did on our very first sphere this week. You can use the side of your pencil if you'd like. Now it's your turn. Practice all 5 of these techniques in your sketchbook.